Bamber again, bowls, driven, and runs this time, 4 of them away through extra cover. It's a nice shot, 1 step down the track, out of the middle of the bat.
Short and cut, uppercut over the top, 1 bounce towards the river 7. That's short and cracked through mid-wicket this time, down towards Cornwell in, and that's driven off back of Cornwell's knee, and that's going to run away down to the Diglis end. Nice shot there from Roderick. That's going to be the fielder and go away probably for 4 down to the Diglis end. Yes, it does. Cullen in, and that's
Smeared.
through mid-wicket as Cullen comes in, and again that's picked up over the leg side. Cracknell's in pursuit but can't cut that off. At Gloucestershire, that's just tickled off the hip by Pollock. Cullen, the Berkshire lad, is that going to be 6? Nice pick up there from Ed Pollock.
In comes Bamber again, bowls. That's a full length driven over the top of mid-off, 1 bounce over the boundary for 4.
Fuller, bit more air from Holman, and that's 50 there for Ed Pollock off just 45 balls.
Brooks in, bowls, he's pulled it this time and will get runs this time, 4 of them, down to the fine leg boundary. Pollock, he's tried that shot a couple of times in the last over, it didn't come off as he got hit, but this time he got it absolutely right. He's immediately signalled to the pavilion for something. Brooks bowls, Pollock's gone aerial this time, away through the onside for 4 more. It's in front of square. There are 2 fielders out there on the boundary. Brooks in, bowl short of that time, whipped away nicely, 2 deep backward square leg, work to be done there and they can't. That was a lovely shot by Roderick. Brooks bowls to Roderick again, he's gone for it again, this time pulled it over in mid-wicket. That's a lovely shot, 1 bounce over the fence, 4 more.
Holman from the Diglis end, that's gone up in the air, and that has gone for 6 over.
In comes Cornwall, and on the charge this time was Pollock, and he's carved that away through the offside. That'll be 4 more. 50.
Yeah, well batted, Gareth Roderick, 50 of 62 balls, and in partnership with Ed Pollock, setting the foundations for an imposing Worcestershire total here.
As we are watching Cornwall in to bowl to Pollock, he's gone aerial this time, straight back down the ground, 1 bounce, 4 runs. Past umpire Illingworth, bowls to Pollock, he's gone aerial again, over the head of Sam Robson, it's 2 bounces and over the rope this time for 4 more. He's got a taste for it.
The rest, travel, etc.
That's going to be 6 more. That's a terrific shot. That's gone somewhere towards the Cullen. Howley responds. Pollock's driven him up the ground this time, and that's going to be 4 more. It beats the diving fielder at mid-off, a straightish mid-off to be fair.
It is difficult, it's a huge, that's a good shot.
A lovely shot picked up by Roderick, and that's going to drop just inside the boundary rope. Because Brooks is on his way again to ball to Roderick. He's gone down the ground this time. That's gone a long way. That's gone somewhere out of a long off for 6.
They've called in.
Brooks ball, he's tried to do the same again, he's gone over the top of the field. Robson is chasing back, I don't think he's going to get there, it's just going to beat him for 4. In to ball to Pollock, and that's 4 for that side edge, runs away down to the boundary for his 100th century. Bamber bowls, that's nicely worked away into the 6 more, straight into the marquee.
That's swept into the gap, and that runs away down towards the cathedral.
Seem to do that throughout the team.
Swept beautifully there by Roderick, moves into the 90s.
Something like that, granted.
Swept, that's in the air and over the man at Cracknell there at deep mid-wicket and goes for 6, and that brings up Gareth Roderick's 100, and what a fine innings it's been, 92 balls. Cullen in, that's been hoiked backward a square for 6.
Cullen bowls, short, pulled away. That's in the air, and that's over the head of the man in the deep, and 6 more.
That's bowled. Fernandez breaks through as Roderick goes reversing and misses 1.
Blake Cullen in to bowl to Pollock, drive straight back down the ground. And there is a man out there who's not going to get there. 4 more. Holman in. Balls advancing down the track is Jones, and he's driven that very nicely straight down the ground for 4. Holman gets out a bit of air, driven past short extra cover. There's a chase around the boundary here. I'm not sure he's going to get there. He's not.
Here's Fernandez to Pollock, who goes down the ground, and
50 over game. Holman balls. That's gone very high in the air. Is there anybody out there? It's going to plug once just inside the boundary rope.
Pollock. There's his 150. What an innings from Ed Pollock. Gets a rapturous round of applause here from all and sundry.
Brooks into bowl to him. He's trying to pull that away. Didn't get all of that, but he got a fair bit of it. It's round towards it. Oh, he's got 4. Plays that away, square on the offside. That could be 4 more. That's raced away. Back with a point in the end. And he pierced the field beautifully.
Sometimes you clot it and get 2. That's gone straight down the ground by...
On his way now, Bamber in bowls. Pollock's gone aerial this time, and he's bound it as well, and it's 6.
Fernandez going to go over the wicket now. Pollock's gone straight down the ground. Is that going to be out? It is. And Pollock finally falls for an absolutely brilliant.
And he's gone aerial straight over the top. There's a man out there who, football-wise, turned it over the crossbar, really, I think. Henry Brooks into bowl to him, gets a full toss, which he's swung away high into the onside. Is there anybody there? Yes, there is. That's a good catch.
That's gone straight down the ground. I think it's only going to be... They're coming back for 2. Throw comes in to Davis.
Ooh, he's out. He's bowled. Darley strikes, and Worcestershire have a breakthrough in the first over. Robson played down the wrong line of that, I think, pretty much, and it took the top of his off stump. Darley past the umpire, bowls. Oh, that's a good... He's got him again. Top of off stump. The jag must have jagged back again.
Exactly the same delivery that did for Sam Robson, and it does for Joe Cracknell.
Harry Darley, tail up, bustles in. That's well, that's flicked away beautifully over the top. That's going to be 4 runs, 2 or 3 bounces and over the rope, over the mid-wicket boundary. Darley's in, bowls. Stoneman pulls that away. He has just lost his line here a bit. That's 4 more.
That's crunched through, point by Fernandez.
And that bowl, Stoneman's pulled him in the air. Oh, it's put down by a dive at mid-on. It was a difficult chance, to be fair. Really difficult chance. Is in. Bowls, that's cut away. It's 4 runs. That's a lovely shot in front of point. And that'll be what they call in club cricket. Round the wicket to him. Darley, that's in the air. That's 4 more. It's almost chipped over the infield and away to the boundary.
That's beautiful from Stoneman. Caressed through the covers.
Darley bowls. Oh, that's gone right up in the air. Where's that going to go? There's 2 of them under it. Libby, I think, is going to be the man to take responsibility, and he does. And that is the end of Fernandez. So the 3rd wicket goes down, and Harry Darley has got all 3.
Calm, and that's going to go up in the air. And that's just tickled round the corner. 4 more to Stoneman. Moves into the 40s now. That's tucked away back with a square. That's going to be 4 more as well. Con to Stoneman. Crunched through the offside. 4 more. Bustles in. Stoneman, there's his 50, and what a beautiful way. Go away with it. That's gone up in the air. That's going to be out. Roderick's underneath it. That's going to be the end of Jack. To Stoneman, goes for a big swing, and he's caught behind. That's in the air. Is that going to be out? Darley's under it. Oh, what a catch. Darley's having the game of his life.
Cakes people send to the next delivery is in the air and straight to mid-wicket, and thank you and good night. That's the end of Cullen.
Here he comes. That's a good ball, and that is the end of Holman. And Middlesex really now. Short and bold. Brooks drags that one on. Where's that gone? That's gone up in the air. Libby's under it. This is going to be the end. And it is. And Cornwell departs. Caught Libby. Sturgis gets his 3rd wicket. and Worcestershire win this by 183 runs.